Hello, students. Welcome back. Welcome to our digital classroom. Today, I'm going to start the poem Television that is written by Roald Dahl. But here, let me tell you a very important thing that many lines are cut from this poem as it is prescribed for Standard 7. The same poem in Standard 9 you will get full. So let's start our today's topic with the poet's introduction. Roald Dahl. He is one of the most prolific modern writers in English. Apart from being a writer, he was a screenwriter, wartime fighter pilot. He is the author of many children's books such as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, and BFG. The poem Television is a song that you will find in the novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now, let's see the poem. First of all, you know what is the poem all about. So, this poem is a humorous one in which the poet warns the parents about the dangers of watching excessive television. He tells that television robs the minds of children and freezes the power of imagination. Dahl uses the exaggerated style in order to convey this message. He advises the children and as well as the parents too to read books because reading will help them discover deeper levels of joy, fulfillment in life, and a new and whole world of excitement will be opened. Now let's start the poem with analysis. We will see the poem line by line. First stanza. The most important thing we have learned so far as children are concerned is never, never, never let them near your television set. Or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. In almost every house we have been, we have watched them gaping at the screen. They loll and slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out. They sit and stare and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it. Here, the poet says, according to his own experience, that parents should not allow their children near television set. He advises not to even install that idiotic thing. Here, idiotic thing is referred to television. Further, in an exaggerated style, he tells that wherever we go, we will see children staring at television as if they are spellbound. Children watch television until they get hypnotized by it. They behave lazily while watching television. Here, loll and slop and lounge, all these are the postures, sitting postures, and all these words denote the inactivity, the passiveness of children. Here you can see the use of capital letter in the third line of the first stanza emphasizes the message that the poet wants to convey, that is to avoid television. See, that time in around mid 20th century when this novel was written, and as I've already told you that this poem is the part of that novel, when television came, that time in 1960s 1950s, when television came, it got immense popularity, not among only children but among all age groups people. But yes, children were more crazy after it. That time, having a television set at home means, a dream comes true. So you can understand that whatever Dahl has written in this poem can be relatable. Now, in this time, the same thing is happening too, right? But now mobile phones have taken television's place. Today's children have become more lazy and passive than those of children who had television. So, if Dahl had been alive, if he had been writing in this time, he must have been writing about mobile phones. Today's children are so engrossed, in the virtual world, in the mobile phones, that they even don't realize anybody's presence around. I hope the first stanza is clear to you. The other remaining poem, means the other stanzas of this poem, will be discussed in the next video. Till then, keep on reading, keep on utilizing your time. Take care. Bye bye.